Course for expectant parents, and she works for the Red Cross, and I know what she wants to do with the money, so let's flip a few cards, because Mrs. Wool wants the money to go to the Red Cross so that they can buy clothing for some of the babies whose parents have not been able to provide all the things that young babies need. So, thanks very much for coming to see us. And now we come to the special feature of the program, the appearance of our mystery celebrity. My colleagues have blindfolds. Are they all in place, panel?
Yes, sir.
Good. Will you come in, Mystery Challenger, and sign in, please? All right. Panel, as you know, in the case of our Mystery Challenger, we dispense with all of the usual preliminary questioning, get right down to the general questioning, which we will begin with, Bennett, sir.
Well, you obviously whistle bait. Are you in the entertainment business? Some branch of entertainment? I hear nothing.
Not here.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear
That was a yes, Bennett. Would you like to hear it again?
Yes, I would.
Would you whack him again?
Mm-hmm. You are masculine, I take it.
Mm-hmm.
And they whistle at you. Have you ever been on television?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever have a regular program in television?
Mm-hmm.
Was it a weekly program, or is it a weekly program? Has it ever been a weekly program?
Mm-hmm.
Is it on now? Or did it just go off for the summer? I mean, is it still a current program?
Now, wait a minute. Let's get this separated.
Well,
you want to ask...
I mean, is it a program that is either on now or just suspended for the summer months?
Mm-mm. Wait a minute. We got to have a small conference. That would be a no, Bennett. 1 down and 9 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
What did Bennett get a no to?
He got... Bennett asked if this was a program, this television program in question, which was either on now or had been suspended for the summer in the usage and practice of the business to take a summer hiatus.
So, in other words, it is not on now, and...
It is not on a summer hiatus.
It is on a...
It is not on a summer hiatus.
Yeah. In other words, if our star for this evening is seen again on television on a regular program, it will be a new program?
There is no contractual commitment to continue the program beyond the expiry date, which was recent.
Are you a performer?
Are you a performer?
Mm-hmm.
Are you funny at times?
Mm-hmm.
Intentionally?
Mm-hmm.
Are you connected with any musical instrument?
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
Mm-hmm.
Is it an instrument? Well, do you play this instrument?
Mm-hmm.
Is it one that would be found in a symphony orchestra?
Mm-hmm.
Is yours a solo act?
A solo act?
Yes.
That's 2 down and 8 to go, Mr. Allen.
Whoever you are, sir, this is your life.
answer to the last question, am I to understand that you have a partner? Mm-hmm. Oh, dear. Is this partner of the female sex? Or is she a woman? Mm-hmm. Man. Complete blank here all of a sudden. Oh, dear. I'm afraid I'll just have to pass. Arlene, do you have any idea? All right, Miss Francis.
Is there more than one partner? Is there a group movement of any kind?
Mm-hmm.
Would you be part of an orchestra of some kind? I don't mean the of some kind unkindly. I mean, would you be, famous for an orchestra?
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever play late at night? Do you ever?
Do you ever play late at night?
What am I saying? Mm-hmm. Do you ever play on into the hours of the morning on radio?
You mean as the performance?
I mean, does the orchestra perform late at night and on into the morning?
That would be just what we were wanting to find out. That's 3 down and 7 to go, Mr. Sir.
Well,
Are you the head or leader of a band?
Mm-hmm.
The band bears your name.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was some laughter about the instrument being in a symphony orchestra. I wonder if this is a band that's got a lot of very peculiar instruments that are not usually found at Carnegie Hall. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Could you be Spike Jones by any chance?
All right, I think we have time, panel, to test you on another challenger. Would you come in and sign in, please, ma'am? Isabel Serrano, is that right? Is it Miss or Mrs.? Mrs. Serrano? Well, Mrs. Serrano, we're very short of time. Where are you from? Margate, New Jersey. Will you look at the panel? That's full, isn't it? Come on over here with me. I'll sit you down. And I'll tell you, in your case, I think we'll dispense even with the wild guesses, because I want to see if the panel can get you in about 2.5 minutes. We won't have any wild guess tonight, but just to be sure that the people at home do know what it is you do before the panel goes to work, let's let our viewers at home find out what your line is, but then we'll make the panel date. You know how we score this here? All righty? Fine. We will... Panel, you've got about 2 minutes and 20 seconds. We'll tell you that Miss Serrano is salaried, and we'll begin the general questioning with Steve Allen.
Is there a product connected with your work?
no.
1 down and 9 to go, Miss Francis.
Do you need any particular training for your job?
In a way, yes, I would think, wouldn't you?
But it is a service of some kind.
Yes.
Do people come to you for this service?
Yes,
Do you work indoors?
sometimes.
You can work both indoors and outdoors? Is it a useful service? I don't want you to be wasting your time.
Actually, it has its uses.
Do you ever touch these people in any way? Do you touch them so that they like it? Well, I mean, rather than push them around.
Well, I don't think that anybody would have any cause to take objection.
I see. Are they humans that you deal with? Do you in any way manipulate their faces, arms, legs, heads?
No.
2 down and 8 to go, Mr. Sir. About 40 seconds.
Miss Serrano, do you manipulate their pocketbooks in any way? That is, do you take money from them or give them money or sell them anything? Tickets?
Well, there might be money is involved, Bennett.
Have you got any, we haven't got much time. I just want to take a wild chance. Have you got anything to do with a racetrack down in New Jersey?
Racetrack in New
No.
Jersey? No, let's do that. There's 3 out and 7 to go, Miss Dorothy.
Do you give people advice or tell them anything about the future?
You mean sort of fortune-telling sort of
Sort
thing?
of, yes.
Yeah, well, it's too bad, isn't it? Yeah, no. There's 4 down and 6 to go. We run out of time. Actually, this is a lot of fun because I don't think Mr. Runner hints at all at what she does. She's a weight guesser. Guesses weight. And you get the full prize of all kinds of the weight that you get. Nice to have you with us. We'll be back in just... Until next week, this is John Daly saying good night, Dorothy.
Good night, boys, and good night, Steve.
Good night, Arlene.
Good night, boys. Good night, Bennett.
Good night, John. I dare you to blow that in front of the television order.
I will. Good night, ladies and gentlemen, and thanks for being with us on What's My Line?
This has been a Mark Goodson, Bill Godlin production. In association with the CBS Television Network.
All right, everyone, let's get started. Welcome back. Hope you had an amazing New Year's. Hope you had an amazing Christmas. I did some filling in on Lisa Haven's channel. I'm going to show you that video shortly, but before we get started, I want you to be aware that something significant has again occurred. An alert in every way, shape, and form. The January 6th Commission overnight just leaked out what many may consider its real intention. A new guide, a new reason for why they're doing what they're doing. And it's not all Trump. No, it's you and I.
Our charge is to get to the facts and circumstances of what occurred on January 6th. We'll do that. In addition to that, we'll make some recommendations.
Now, this whole story surrounds those recommendations. You're probably not going to be too shocked to find out what they are, but that doesn't make the reality any less powerful. Now, if you didn't get a chance, and this on the Washington Post, committee investigating January 6th attack plans to begin a more public phase of its work in the new year. If you don't know what that public phase is, I'm going to put a link just above to the video I did on Lisa Haven's channel, because it contains imperative information to understand exactly what Pelosi just proposed. An upcoming ceremony, a memorial. You see, they're simply not going to let this go. It's now what's going to be their campaign slogan for 2022. I'm going to go back into those videos, but before I do, if you haven't subscribed to my channel here, please take just a few seconds to do so. Also, if you haven't been to Restricted Republic yet, right now, very special offer. Just put in monthly discount code 2022. And that will get you $5 a month for 12 months plus 14 days for free. When you find out what Benny Thompson just proposed, you'll understand how imperative it is, because they're about to turn off the lights, the sound, the cameras on anyone that has any dissenting opinion. Or if they don't turn out the lights, the cameras, and the microphones, well, they'll simply be listening in to every single word. RestrictedRepublic.com. Get over there now. Discount code 2022.
in terms of legislation to hopefully, if adopted, this will never ever happen again. I've been a member of Congress.
What kind of
for quite a
legislation
while.
can prevent that?
That's the exact question I'm asking. What kind of legislation could prevent that? You heard what Benny Thompson is now proposing. Chair of the House January 6th committee. But remember now, according to the New York Times and everyone on that January 6th commission, every day is January 6th now, and they won't let that go through the midterms, if not all the way through 2024. Liz Cheney has given away multiple times the single most important thing and what it is. Do you know what it is?